Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5K action continues. I just saw something on my timeline which struck me as pretty interesting.
What was it? Tell me.
Nameless tweeting out 2 minutes ago, let's push for 2 hard points and no CTF. And he CC'd a lot of the top players in the tweet. Thoughts?
I think CTF is probably the most boring game mode. I think it's trying to think of the right way to word this. In Call of Duty, it's played kind of backwards in a way.
I feel even more so in this game.
You don't play to... So the way the pros play it is they pretty much don't... They don't want to do anything aggressive. They don't want to give up their base. So you have everyone playing their base. You have one person sneak. And it's pretty much like that from both sides. And, you know, the more aggressive you are, the more it backfires against you. So you're basically playing not to give up caps. Because you know your one player who sneaks in, he needs to win basically one gunfight, and he's gone. And then that's it. I think it's not... it needs some tweaking. I think...
I feel like you add everything that you've just said to the fact the maps on AW aren't really suited for it. Like you look at like the spawn points on Biolab, for example, it's kind of like, well, which way are you realistically going to be able to run those flags? Like, what are the routes you're going to take? Retreat, I feel, is the only map that realistically it works on. But then it's like, well, what's the point in playing a game mode on just one map?
Right.
It's strange. Do you honestly think it should be taken out? I'm gonna be honest. I kind of think it should. I'm not really a fan of playing, watching, casting CTF on this game, but I don't think 2 hard points. I don't know. Do you reckon? I feel 2 hard points is the logical thing to do, right?
I'm a fan of the no CTF.
Yeah.
I'd support that. Yeah.
Okay. Both kind of on the similar page. Would you do two hard points?
Is hard point a more consistent game mode in this game than uplink?
That's what it comes down to. I kind of think, yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so at this point, yeah. I agree. But do we have enough hardpoint maps?
All I'm saying is if the DLC comes out and the maps are good,
try them out.
Somehow, you know, we make that work. I'd love that.
I don't know if me and you have the power to do that, but we should try them out.
You know, I feel with the wonderful viewers watching at home, they would support us on our mission to better COD esports.
They probably would.
I would hope so.
I mean, if they didn't, I don't understand why they would.
Fun times. Well, we will see. We will see. Of course, the DLC comes out very soon. Me and Matt had a good idea of just messing around with it when it first comes out.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
It'd be kind of like when the game first came out. We kind of messed around with some different maps, etc. Definitely going to be something to keep your eyes out for. But for now, 5K action. TR versus SB. TR are 2-0 up. SB with the flag. Flag's going to be counterpulled as well by Aqua. And there's those 6 and 4 starting things off pretty hot with that flag. Aqua seems to be surrounded by teammates here, and I think they're going to turn this around and actually just run.
But this is all CTF is. This is a perfect example. It's, hey, I ended up getting all 4 of my players on overextension to your base because you overextended my base, and now we're just going to have one massive crazy gunfight in the middle, and somebody's going to get a cap.
So do you think that's just because of how fast this game is?
I don't really know.
I contemplate saying, what happens if you up the respawn?
What are we at now? We're at 5?
Up it to 7.5. That's how it was in Black Ops 2. It slows down the game a lot.
That's the only way it could work. But then people are going to say there's not enough action. So you're always going to have this kind of hole.
I feel like with the pace of this game anyway, the 5 respawn is like nothing.
Oh, the 5 respawn's like almost non-existent. Even in Hardpoint, the 2.5 respawn, you don't even recognize it's like even there.
It's very, very weird game ever going AW.
Wow. And you're just, yeah, that was not a good play right there from SB. Fizzard trying to get that flag in, gets blown up by the canisters. Aqua with the flag, dance around the base. He's going to drop. John, he's going to try and go make something happen. But see, look, now they get the flag through snow. Now you're going to see players on the bottom of your map. For some reason, they're going back to fight it. That's kind of a poor decision, but hey, it's all to you. If they would have overextended right there, we would have had the same exact situation. We would have 4 guys from TR at the SB base, 4 guys from SB at the TR base, and then you're just kind of fighting with the flags.
over 60 seconds left in round 1 of 2. And it is TR in the lead. TR 2-0 up here in the finals, semi-finals as well. Optic Gaming ready and waiting in the grand final.
Optic Gaming is always waiting in the finals. They wait forever for these guys to finish.
Yeah. I mean, it gives them a chance to do a Chipotle run.
Right.
That's the only benefit. Look at Aqua, by the way, 3-8.
I was going to say, that's a very good point. I was going to bring that up. You know, Aqua starting 3-8 and they're still in the lead. You got to expect TR to, you know, kind of hold on and take this map there. That means if you can win CTF, that's the one thing I will say about CTF, Ben. CTF is a game mode. It's probably the only game mode in this game that you can win without being, without outslaying the opposing team.
Do you think that's because people are playing it kind of like Blitz? Because we saw a little bit of the way Blitz was played.
Could you imagine Blitz in this game with how fast the players are?
Dude, no, please stop. That would just be out of control, ridiculous.
You'd have Blitz games that are like 60 to like 30.
All right, caps on caps on. Excuse me, caps. I have the hiccups right now, Matt.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That stinks.
Not the best. 3-10, Aqua at the half.
When they're up 2-0, so you got to feel pretty good if you're a TR fan, you know, coming in here that they should be able to close this one out. I mean, realistically, you know, Aqua, one of their stronger players, going 3-10. It's a rough one, still able to pull out a 2-flag lead. And Vicento, 17-9, you know, noting not just a great S&D player, he's, you know, a very good player in Respawn as well. And you know, John has had a very odd series. As Dito has played well, John has had a very odd series.
He was kind of like this yesterday, though. It was strange. Some games he'd go off. Other games he'd be pretty dormant. Didn't really do much. And when him and Fizz are both going 7-14, something's just not right. That's for sure. 2 flags down, 4.5 minutes left. Vicento putting up some big digits, 20 and 11.
Right, you're gonna see if he can carry his way through because they're gonna need it. If Aqua doesn't play better, they're gonna need Vicento to step up and carry, you know, the rest of this half.
Fizz up, going all the way around the outside using EMPs. EMP is something that, you know, we've talked about a little bit as well. How useful really are they? And I feel like the more that we've seen players use it, I feel the radius isn't big enough. I feel, excuse me, stuns are just so much more powerful.
Yeah. Well, the blast radius on EMPs in Black Ops 2 was enormous.
Oh, you could EMP off the map.
Yeah, I mean, you could throw an EMP in, you know, another state and hit somebody. TR is going to get another flag in, though. I mean, this is just kind of shocking, obviously. You know, SB, all 4 players, you know, veterans of Call of Duty, you know, veterans, they know how to play CTF, and they're just getting kind of worked by TR.
TR is a good team, man, I'm telling you. It's just weird how inconsistent they are. If they were this consistent every week, can you imagine like where they would ultimately be ending up? I'd be interested to see their brackets as well, how they've been sort of placed in the brackets.
Right.
Because, I mean, they could be going up against Optic Gaming round 2, for example, dependent on seeding.
They were stuck against Optic for a very long time.
Yes. A really long time. John is going to be able to run a flag home for strictly business. I believe he just shot his teammate. Yeah, he shot Dito. Oh, what you want to be doing?
They've been team killing a lot. That's the 3rd team kill, I believe, from SB.
That's a lot.
Maybe they got to make sure their mics are working, that they're paying attention. I really don't know. I mean, that's no excuse. Team kill 3 times in a respawn.
That's a lot. That's an excessive amount of team killing. John trying to run the flag. He falls. Fizz falls too. 2.5 minutes left. Time running out for strictly business. Down by 3 flags. And to be honest, just need to kill things at this point. John at 9 and 19.
That's really shocking. I mean, do you view John as their secondary slayer? I would view him as their secondary slayer behind Dito.
Behind Dito, yeah. And that's that kind of supporting role in the respawns.
But we didn't see it in Hardpoint. Not in this game, evidently.
See, John is he's the type of player who can just change a game.
Right. But how has he been in previous CODs? Like, I remember Black Ops 2, he was very good.
He was very good, very good. Last year, kind of wasn't really around.
Yeah, it kind of took the year a little bit.
Disappeared a little bit.
I remember when I saw him at Nashville, I was kind of like, When
You
was
still
the
play
last time I
COD?
saw you?
Yeah, right? Like, oh, wow, I thought you retired. But, I don't know. He as I said, can completely turn a game around. Just a tad inconsistent on this game, I feel, or at least online on this game. But he's in
But
the
playing at Dito's,
right. I was just about to
Dito's
say,
seem to really be struggling.
he's staying in the same house as Dito right now, so you can't really use that. Unless, I don't know, internet's weird. Excuse me, weird. It could have a strange effect.
Think of something scary, that's how you get the hiccups out. But
Think of something scary?
yeah, I think so. I remember hearing that.
Really?
5-2 in favor of TR. It's going to be John working around the outside, trying to get near this flag. He's going to have one teammate in support truce, right? But you see, look, Neslo's going to have the flag out that way. Sento's going to move the flag the other way. They actually killed Sento, so now it's just Neslo with the flag. But you're going to see, it's just players just overextending. You're going to see one player from TR. He's going to pull the flag. And as long as his teammate picks up that person in middle over there, it's going to get taken out.
Meanwhile,
here we go. They're going to grab the flags. Just people just grabbing the flags over and over again. It's just kind of, with timing, getting lucky on a return and cutoffs. It's really nothing. Maybe a longer respawn timer would work. But
I would just like to see that first, you know?
But I would tend to agree with, you know, pros and such. But the only argument is it 2 uplings or 2 hard points?
I think two hard points, and you kind of have that kind of Black Ops 2 3 game types. But
I like having more game types, though.
it is. Drink some water upside down. I think I will. I think I'm going to go do that now, actually. TR beat SB 3-0 in the semi-final. That means it's going to be Optic Gaming versus TR in our grand final. I'm going to go chug some water, try and get rid of these hiccups, or hold my breath for the grand final. So, quick commercial break. Be right back.